time to move across. So in a new spot. Um, all right, so let's set this one up, and we're just going to go. So this one, use your use your Hotmail, I reckon, to start with. Yes, and as I said, as for the purpose of this, might just go with a little bit stronger password of the Twitter rather than the our other one. So if you go to Basecamp, maybe just copy and paste it into from there, and then which is there you go. That's it. Oh yeah, that's it. Yep. Actually, this is was this sign it? We actually this is sign up, isn't it? So yeah, this should be okay. So yep, sign in. Although it's saying sign in, actually, we might need to sign up first before we can sign in, eh? Oh, so join now, top right. Sorry, mate. If you go, so if you go top right next to top to sign in, there you go. Join now. Yeah, that's it. So let's do. Oh, at least it was the last thing anyway. So that's good.
Yep. Green join.
Yep. Yep. We just type. Yeah, that's it. Just got bottom left frog.
Done.
Seems to be. Yeah, just try again. Just go.
Yeah.
No, try again. What's this say? Someone's already using that email. Okay. If that's the case, what we do is just go sign in again. Click on sign in. Again, that can happen where so at the bottom it's got already on LinkedIn. Just go sign in, and we'll try using your email and go forgot password though. See somewhere here to say password. Um, I see how it's got forgot password just underneath password. Just click on they click on that one, then put in your email. Yeah, go next. Okay, what's this one? Enter this. Okay, so it's sent something to an email for you. Okay. Next one over. That's it. Yeah, the LinkedIn one. No, next one to the right. To the right. That's it. Yeah, no, to the right. LinkedIn security. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yep. And submit. Yep. Right now you can copy and paste that Twitter password. I reckon. Yep. Just make sure you haven't got a space at the end because that actually can count. All right. Well, that was a quick and easy way. Right. So go to LinkedIn. Yep. And then we'll go to me on the top right. It says me up the top. Yeah, that's it. And just go view profile. And so then we'll do the top camera. We'll put in your comedy. You could do this one first. Yeah, okay. We'll use the white space one just so you get a bit of extra space. Yep. And because by the time it, so you just go along those lines. Yeah. And then top one, yeah, the background.
Um,
That's the one. Is that in Melbourne?
no, that's the new one over in Perth.
It is the new one. Oh, there you go. So it must be a new photo then too. Cool. That's it. And then we'll go where it's got the pencil underneath that photo you just updated. So there's a little pencil on the right there. That's it. And here we'll go pronouns, whatever. You can leave that. Actually, additional name in brackets. You could write the suburban footballer. And because it will probably put it in brackets, you probably don't need to put brackets there yourself. Sorry, I reckon you can get rid of the brackets. Otherwise, you'll finish up having double brackets. Is my guess. Yeah, additional name. Yeah, and then you don't have to do pronouns unless you want to. Um, and then headline, and then headline. You probably use what we had for Twitter. So we go, yeah, uh, yeah. So this is another one where you're probably going to want to put it on once we've set it up. You probably want to have this on your phone as well because you'll never do it otherwise. So let's do the first position. We'll go comedian. We'll just well, actually, you would just write the so at the top it's got so it's got add new position. Yeah, click on that, and you would just actually if you write comedian, it possibly is a title that others have. Yeah, there you go. Either one, stand up comedian, comedian. Employment type, I would say you're almost, would you go freelance maybe? You're freelance, uh, self employed probably is, yeah. Current company, you would just go, yeah, Tom. So the only thing with doing this, that does create a company. So I would actually not put that in there in actual fact, because then we might need to. So I wouldn't put a company there because we're going to use your page as your profile as if it is a company. Yeah, and then yeah, location type. Well, you would just put. Actually, you're probably doing most of them on site, aren't you? But I guess it's yeah, and then and you've been doing it for 20 years, so um, do you know when you started? First ever gig?
Um, 20 years ago. 2004.
There you go. How did it start?
At the start, just
Yeah.
a open mic gig,
Oh,
like
really?
everyone.
All right. Yeah.
End up, hopefully. But
Yes.
yeah,
So industry is probably actually again it might have try typing in.
entertainment.
It's probably is entertainment, but whether they go down to comedian so entertainment providers, yeah, that's a good one. Your entertainment provider. Yeah. Probably description. We got 2,000 there. You might be able to knock in your entire bio into that one. You know the long one. Oh, what are we? Or maybe use your knockdown version then. So you just probably need to. You might want to just go in there and I just go close that for a second. Just close that box up the top. Yeah, and then scroll down, and then actually,
Industries required.
did it add that position? Required. Just close Tom and just close this again and just refresh this page because sometimes LinkedIn can get a bit strange. So it may well have not be. Just close this little dialog box. So it looks like it's got the main headline stuff. Just close that. Yeah, the middle part. But then I just
This
want close that and just go discard because I reckon you already saved it once. Just go refresh of the page. Just want to see what it did because it said it added that position, but then it went back to redo it again. So just scroll down a little bit below. Yeah, there you go, comedian. Yep. Um, yeah. So you can just hit the pencil on that. So it has already put that in. So you hit the pencil there, and then you hit the pencil again. So sorry, scroll. Yeah, hit that pencil, and then just knock them out. So you got the different sentences rather than having one just massive lot of text. Yeah, it's only a couple. I think it's only 3 or 4 paragraphs.
allow that.
Mm, yeah. Um, so don't think. Thought you already had your profile headline, so we shouldn't have to do there. But what you do, skills, you would do stand-up comedy. So don't worry about the headline for now. Just do because I think you've already done that. So yeah, add that. You do comedy, stand-up comedy, a comedian. Yeah, should be able to type in your own. See under where it says add skill, do writer as well or author, writer, writing, creative writing. You can do, I think, quite a few. People then can go, yeah, I testify to how good you are, sort of thing. So acting, yeah, yeah. Um, stand-up comedy, yeah, yeah, and comedy. You could probably just add comedy as well. Yeah, and see how it's there's capacity to if you scroll down, um, if it's got media, so just go add media. You could probably add this secondary photo you gave me. So just go upload media, and then one of those docs, it was the alternate. So where it said option, the one that's cover option landscape copy. It's yeah, that one. Just put that one in there. And all you just do is in the title, you just say uh, so no description because that won't be visible anyway. Just where it says title, you just write your name, Tom Siegert, uh, comedian, Tom Siegert dash comedian. Yeah, go apply. That's it, and save. You can just close that. Just close that box at the bottom. Yeah, and then go backspace on that arrow. See, it's got experiences. You click back there. Should go back to your profile. Then scroll up. All right, and then for some reason that has disappeared. That little thing. So hit the pencil again below on the right hand side below. Yeah, the cover. Hit that pencil and just paste in that headline, which is the same as Twitter. So if we go to Basecamp, and you've got the short one. So Tom Siegert, aka the suburban footballer. Yeah, maybe just go backspace on those. Yeah, you go. Get rid of those couple of little dashes after the emoji. Yeah, and then you should be able to just go save on that. Yeah, and then you can close that. Um, and then hit contact info. Contact info is just blue underneath your little description next to Australia. Yeah, that's it. And then hit the pencil on the top right, and then hit that top hyperlink that's got a lot of numbers after your name. Yeah, and then I'll get you to go on the right hand side. There's a little pencil as well. You can edit your custom URL for your name. Yeah, click that. Yep, that's it. Just make it Tom Siegert one word, and then do dash comedian. That way you got kind of same as everything else, more or less. Yeah. Go save. Yeah. And then on this one, just hit the blue LinkedIn icon on the top left here. Yeah. And then close the LinkedIn on the left, the other one. So just close the other one for me so that way we've only got one open. Yeah. And then let's go back to you. So if you hit me on the top right, where it's got me, top right, sorry, which will view your profile, I think. So yeah, so next to that, click on that. You go view profile, and then we're going to go back to that contact info um, underneath your description. It's got a little bit higher. That's it. Yeah. And then hit the pencil on the right. Yeah. And then here you can go. Probably can put your phone number in. Yeah. Um, you probably address. You don't need to put in. I just put Melbourne. Put Melbourne, comma Vic or something along those lines. You're, have you got a regular gig at North Melbourne? Did you say?
Oh, yeah. I
Just internet. You're
got
probably there a
yeah,
lot.
when
You probably
yeah.
are there a lot. But anyway, just probably put birthday in there. Yeah, and then scroll down and see how it's got website. Get you to add website, and let's put in copy the Facebook page. Sorry, I don't think we've ever copied and pasted that. So if you go to Facebook next to LinkedIn, and then actual fact, we didn't even rename it. I want to kind of do that. So hit on the left hand side, go to settings on the left hand side, I think. Yeah. Oh, it could be edit page. Oh, here. Yeah. So so underneath it's got username. Go edit there. And to be honest, you just have Tom Siegert, um, all one word. And I think then we'll do probably lowercase Tom Siegert underscore comedian. Yeah. Oh, it contains. Okay, so you need to do maybe a dash. Oh, that's invalid as well. Or maybe just go. Yeah, just do one word. Okay, and save changes. Yep. Oh yeah, that's your your password for Facebook, which is probably the same as for Instagram, I imagine. There's some chance.
Yeah.
Same or similar.
Um,
There you go. So now if you're on the top right where you've got your little new profile, top right hand corner,
yep.
and then you click on that, and then click on Tom Siegert Comedian, the top one. Yeah. And just copy that URL into Basecamp first, maybe. Yeah. And paste. Yeah. And then we were also at LinkedIn, so you can put it into your LinkedIn as well. Yeah. And you'd call it. What's the other options other than personal? Um, Portfolio. Let's go other. You're not company either, so let's just go other, and then do add another website, and we'll put your Insta in there because they're the two that you want to be sort of. So Instagram further over. Yeah. I'll just close that. Actually, what are we got in here? So um, if you just probably the quickest way to get to Instagram is just put your cursor in and just start typing in Instagram. Get rid of all the other stuff.
What do you want me to do?
Just type in Instagram. There you go, and just go enter. Oh, whoops. Actually, see how it's got the second from the bottom. It's just got Instagram.com. Just click on that one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you go back. Yeah. We should be able to just go straight in actually. So we don't want to log in again. There you go. You click on that one. Yeah, that's it. And we're already in as that. Yeah, so just copy that URL and then put it in Instagram. Yep, Insta. Yep. Oh, sorry, not Insta. LinkedIn. Shoot, I'm getting confused. It says paste it in. So paste it in there. Yep. And then again, call it other. Yeah, and then one more. We'll do the YouTube again. So yeah. So
Are you there?
that's it. Yep. Copy that one. Yeah, and then call it other. You can only do three, so then scroll down and we'll go save. And that looks like it's worked. Um, Copy your URL up the top and just let's put that into Basecamp. And so that's LinkedIn done for now. So I just get you to then go. Let's go now to. So I want to go to Facebook. I reckon how you do your advertising normally. So let's go to Facebook, which next one over. Um, just go out of this. So on the top right hand side, if you click down on that and show the different ones, and I reckon we go into normal Tom. So the middle one, it's that one, yeah. Um, Actually, wonder how you norm. So how do are you able to show me, or do you know how to find your ads account normally?
No. No.
Okay.
Normally, the suburban football is the only one that sort of got the business
Oh, the
thing.
suburban footballer. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
possibly
so,
sitting
so
under
there's
that.
the
Yeah,
so this is the one that I
that's been boosted at the moment. Okay. All
yeah.
right. So if that's the case, so this is sitting in as that. Um, but it's all one and the same. It's all you, right? So it's using your credit card, is it, or whatever? Is it
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So um, what what we might do is the suburban. Okay, so click on Meta Business Suite on the left hand side for this one. So yeah, so scroll down. That's it. So now, so this is suburban. So on the left hand side, go all tools for me. On the left hand side, there's underneath insights. It's got all tools. Yep. And uh, none of those ones, I don't think. Um, just you just click back on the on where the two little F Facebook and LinkedIn on the left hand side under the meta symbol, top left. Actually, you know what? It might be. Here we go. That's it. Yeah. So click on ads for me underneath planner. Click at the bottom. Yeah. That's it. See if that's got anything. All right, because you are doing the boost. Okay, cool. So at least we can see that the results of those ads. Just scroll down a little bit further for me on this. On the left hand side, it's got ad summary. Click on all ads on the left up there. Click on that. Yeah. So, all right. Doesn't look like you've done much. Is that fair to say? You haven't done a lot. Is that does that look right,
Uh,
or you reckon you've done more than that? It's maybe just only the way it's showing
um,
it.
yeah, I reckon I've done more than that over the years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So possibly not necessarily out of the same ad spend
No, this is
account.
only
Yeah,
no,
so
this
it's
is
only
only in that period.
since March 23. Yeah. So above this little on the left hand side, again, click the three lines for me on the left hand side. On the, on the left, yeah, at the bottom, it's got all tools. Yeah, click on that one that says all tools. Yeah, that goes into here. That's annoying. So scroll down a little bit for me. Oh, yeah, there it is. Ads Manager. Just click on Sorry, it's got Ads Manager underneath Advertise. It's the second one down. That one. Yeah, click on that. All right. So this. All right. Just close this box on the as in the left one so that I can sort of yeah that's it. Um, so there your ads, like you said. So if you click on, so what I might do is actually that's only showing. Oh yeah, no, copy that URL for me up the top. You know what I can see that that's actually sitting under you. So see, it's got your profile picture on the left hand side, top left. It's still being sitting as Tom. So that's good actually because that means we can put it into the business manager. Or at least add it to. So just copy that and paste it into Basecamp for me. Yeah, so underneath this part, just go enter, and paste. Yeah, yeah. And then so this number there, see there's a number there that says 9354011 So if you on what you just pasted, it's that number there. So that's your ad account number, just so you know. What I want to do is go back to. We got a few things open now, but let's go back to. Let's go to the one on the far right, maybe the one next to yeah, one of these ones. Yeah. So see how it's yeah underneath business settings. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, we went. That's where we got to. So one of those ones you just went. Yeah. Click on this one. Here we go. Let's go add, and we're going to go add an ad account. Yeah. Click on that. She's just sitting under Tom. Yep. And so then I want you to copy those. Did you do that already? Just go back to that and copy that 9 digits or whatever it was in here. Yeah. Just those. Yeah. Yeah. What's this say? I cannot claim because it's personal payments on it. Okay. Once you've added in, what's it say? Add an ad account. You visit okay. Because it's currently probably you've got ads running. Yeah, just close this for a second then. So the alternative to that is so yeah, close that one. Let's go back to the one where we copied the URL, which is probably next to Facebook. Is it? Is it that one? Not that one. I actually, yeah, yeah. No, it was the one on the table. Actually, it was only the next one over, probably. So, yeah, click on that. Oh no, this is this one. Um, so we can't put that in there. Click on that one, and this is you, right? So let's on the left-hand side here. Go to the so underneath where we are at the moment. There's like we're in the campaigns area. On the left-hand side, click on the next thing under it. So it looks like it's like business cards or something like that. I don't know what it's supposed to. It's reporting audiences. Go billing and payments for this one underneath, or add account settings, either one. Okay. So yeah, click on payment settings above it. So up above, you click on payment settings. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like there must be a way of adding me onto this though, if we wanted to do it so that I could be on it. Payment settings. Out of interest, just with your Tom Siegert, and there's a little arrow next to it. Can you just click on that little Tom Siegert drop and on that drop down on the right? Yeah, that one there. Just go there. Yeah, so there's only one ad account. That's it. That's that triple one. Um, just scroll down a bit further on this one. Payment settings. Scroll down. See if there's something. So we got. So probably in here go. This is where you should have your ABN probably as well. So it's got business info. Just do the edit in there. If you're doing any spending on it. So your business name, everything else is okay. I'd just put your ABN in there. That's all I'd for now. So just so you've so okay. Um, and you go, yeah, just go save for that. Yep. It's unusual, even though it's sitting in an old one, that it doesn't have on the left hand side. Um, just try hitting the little wheel on the left, or actually, there's a little one that's got a notification. It's got one notification above the wheel. Just click on that one notification at the bottom of where you are, bottom left. Yeah. What's that one? Add account updates. Click on that. Yeah, so that it's just a little notification. Okay. Click on the wheel itself. Add account setup. This could be it. Here you go. Yeah, so you could probably add me in here for now if we want to. So on the right hand side, go add. And because we're connected, if you write Stephen, Steven, there you go, that top fella. Yeah, and then just go confirm. That's fine. only need to be advertised yet. Confirm. Has been added to your ad account. Okay, and we go close. Um, all right. I don't think anything else changed, so we can still see it's 111. Um, all right, so then if we're going to be running ads, so then what we might just do is just go to the three lines on the left hand side. So left hand side, sorry, the three a hamburger at the bottom. When I say the bottom, sorry, the bottom of the top, that one there.
Yep.
Yeah, and then go. First thing I'll get you to do is go audiences. Click on audiences for me. Yeah. All right. So, um, given how we'll probably start with doing. Actually, let me see what. Oh, you haven't probably used them for a long time, but it's had Melbourne. There was one there. Just out of interest, just click on Melbourne. See, it looks like it's not going to bring anything up anyway. Just click on it. Yeah. And then we'll just at the bottom on the right hand side. So scroll down. Just go edit. All right. So I reckon let's put it. Let's make this. Call this. Actually, where's it got here? Some location option. Some targeting options have been moved. Okay. So I reckon firstly for Melbourne, you could make it 50 mile. I reckon. So on. So at the top, it's got yeah. So just go up the top there. It's got Australia and it says Melbourne, Victoria, 25 mile. You got to drop down. So it's in the middle, right in the middle, and it says Australia. Yeah, that's it. A little bit lower. Next one. Next one. Not that one. Next one down. This one here. Yeah. See, yeah, it's got the drop down there. Yeah, that's it. And you can make that 50, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah. And then scroll down a little bit further. So there's going to be a lot of stuff you need to remove by the looks. I reckon you're harsh on your only up to 50. I reckon make it. I don't even know if you need it. Maybe you go 60, but you think about the legend that the name, the whatever the club was named under, um, and and now you're sort of saying the women as well. So maybe go all here, yeah. So let's go and then scroll down a little bit further. Actually, where is it? Oh, where's our interests? Detailed targeting. Oh, yes. So scroll down. Use that little sidebar thing. Huh, it's not even putting those interests in. Okay. Looks like it's not going to let us. We're going to have to create it new. Anyway, so let's just close that. It'll say, like, we can't save it. It's not going to let us save it. I don't think so. Just close it. Yeah. So let's just go create audience on the left hand side. There's that one. Just drop it down and go saved audience. Saved. Yeah, that one. Yep. Yep. And we're going to call it 2024. And let's just start by doing Melbourne. So 2024 Melbourne. Yeah. And then in locations, it's got include underneath Australia. It says include. Yeah, so where it says search locations, I'll get you to write in Melbourne Cricket Club or MCG, Melbourne Cricket Club. There you go, place, yeah. And then it says 1 mile. I want you to make it a 50 mile, yeah, up the top. Yeah, cool. And then scroll down. Yeah, and then we'll leave that all. And then scroll down, detailed targeting. You're gonna write comedy comedy festival, something like that, because I guess Melbourne Comedy Festivals. Yeah, click on that, and then scroll down a little bit further, as in then go suggestions. Just click suggestions, and then stand up comedy. Yeah, click on that. Melbourne International. Humor, yeah, laughter, comedy, entertainment. Well, entertainment leisure is a bit broad, but anyway, joke. Yeah, joke. We're going to be posting a lot of jokes, so um, just for laughs, that sort of stuff. Yeah.
What about football sort of stuff?
Yeah, I reckon this sort of stuff we just comedian. Well, actually, comedian by doing as a job title, that'll just attract other comedians, so they'll see it. But yeah, so probably don't need the job title one, but I reckon this is going to be pretty big audience straight away. So just on the right hand side, just scroll up and let's see how big this is. Scroll as in that, grab that sidebar. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that's jeez. We love our comedy in Melbourne. Look at that. So effectively, what they're saying is there is completely no one that doesn't have a sense of humour. Maybe there's a couple of things a little bit too broad here. I actually reckon let's so see how it's got entertainment leisure. Get rid of that one. That's too broad. Just get rid of that. I reckon even humour comedy. That's global. But I reckon just to make it, maybe Melbourne Comedy Festival is, and then anything else that's just a little bit smaller. Joke comedy, yeah,
After bid.
just for laughs. That's all right. Joke comedy, yeah. Let's have a look. See what the number is now when you took out that leisure, entertainment leisure. I think we're going to finish up with a big audience, so be it. Like so, let's just create that for now.
Right, saved audience.
Yeah, yeah. Create saved. Yeah, that's it. Um, so because I want to do a couple of other things, I might. Um,
I haven't got a lot longer left. Sorry, because I've
Hey,
got to.
no, you and me both. That's right. So there's only the one thing that I want to do just to finish off because I've got access to all this stuff, so I can sort of do what we need
Yep.
to do. You've given me. Oh, the one thing I wanted to ask you. You said at one stage about the Polaroid and the template. Have I got that image?
Um, just tell me what you think about it. Um, but it would need to be changed slightly. It's one of my first posters. Um, it's huge here. So it's just a border like that. So it looks like a footy card.
Oh yeah, the old footy card
So
style.
you cut that. So it's pretty much just a blue, and then with maybe Tom Siegert, comedian, suburban footballer written down the side. And then the video would be within that. Does that make sense? Or does
Yeah,
that look?
although I can't, as you said, in terms of how I'd So you're just wanting really for anything in the blue frame sort of thing. Would would you? Is that the main image that? So I see. So what I could do something along those lines. So
Yeah,
realistically,
yeah.
what you're saying is
Take
effectively
something.
all it is basically yeah. I mean, to be honest, probably I'm sure if I go in Canberra, almost I'm sure if I did basketball card or because they'd have the same sort of thing, just about sport card, just about all of them would have a similar. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe
And,
just
and then you could just have maybe Tom Siegert, comedian, and then AKA suburban footballer running along the side or something.
yeah. So maybe
So just
what's the
without
best
the
way to share
pictures.
that? Put it into so what you could do is if you go to Basecamp, so I don't forget. So so can we wind up? Can we got how long we got to wind up? As you said, so you got 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so let's go to Basecamp again.
I'll get rid of this.
So Basecamp, yeah. and I'll get you to find that just and add it. So Basecamp here, yeah. So then at the bottom, see how it's got select files from your computer. So see, just click on that for me, and just go and put that in. So at least I kind of can. I'll mock up something similar to that.
Yeah, I'm
As you
just
said, I
googling.
get it. I get it. So really, we're just wanting a footy card type style. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Um,
So without the pictures or anything, I thought the pictures sort of
yeah, that's right. So
like
we won't have stuff over the top of it because that won't be changing. But yeah, um, so essentially, yeah, what you're saying is because your profile, we've already sort of got that on everything, so we're not going to be repeating that on our other one. We'll just have it so it's like a footy card, and you'll be sitting in the middle, and it doesn't matter whether you're presenting it because you've got the two different styles of videos at the moment, right? Um, you've got your um, you've got the ones you sent me that are from the comedy club, and then what was the other ones? And you've got others that were already have sort of a bit of stuff on them, right? Um, so essentially, so you can probably let me just tell you. So this is so effectively you can hit add this comment now, so that way I don't forget to ask you to do that before you jump off. So see how there's a green button there. Just add this comment. Um, so there's a few things that. So I guess what I thought is that the reason I sort of made this session shorter because I thought, well, rather than me sort of tell you, okay, upload this and do that. So effectively, I figured it would take me a couple of hours and to see how I go, how much video I can get onto the YouTube channel, and then I'll have it that I'll then reshare it. Well, there was three things that we talked about in terms of we've got your two style of video, so those jokes that you've got the old job or the jokes that were from and I think I have the links. If you scroll up, I think I've written them where you gave me those links for the all the videos. But you've got those. So there's probably at least 50, I would have thought, the videos that you shared with me, right? So is it here? So scrolling down. So oh, here it is. Yes, here it is. So yeah, so content drive. So these links. So you've given me content. You've given me those labeled clips, and you've given me the comic lounge clips, right? Um, and then
there's these ones.
yeah, I think that was just one that you for some reason I sort of yeah saw that one
Oh,
separately. Um,
I think you can also go on. I think they're quite. They've always gone.
yeah. So if you just go back. I'm just trying to think what the third thing that we had in mind was really. So just go back to Basecamp. Just did I So we got content. Um, other things. Oh, yeah, so there's other things that can go on your YouTube, as I said, that I found which I can download and upload. Um, I'm just. I know that I had in mind that I was going to do 3 posts a week, and I'm just trying to think what the third one I had in mind was. we got we've effectively got it may be that I only do maybe I only do 2 posts a week and it's just those two, taken from those two videos, the two video streams.
Then what about post as well? Like just like for example, I've got the I'm doing shows that gather round, and I want to advertise that. So is
If you
that
want to
something
promote that,
separate?
yeah, so yeah, the third one could always be something that, but you just need to supply me. You just need to tell me, look, I've got this and I don't care how you do it, in terms of. And maybe that was it, as you said. So upcoming gigs, we've got something that you want to let people know that you're heading to, or that they can. So often it might be somebody else is promoting you. That's the other thing. So it could be two things: is that we could repurpose something that somebody else, let's say it's a comedy club, another lounge, or whatever it might well be. So yeah, I think upcoming events is an obvious one. Is that where you want to get people to it? You just need to let me know. And if there's, sometimes I imagine there's flyers or promotion that's been done by others. So even just point to where I can
Yeah.
find it. Yeah. And
I can put my own stuff up as well, can't I?
Yeah, and as I said, you can always do your own stuff too. I've seen ones where I think you've shown your almost your tour of like a lot of actors and artists and things have all the different places you're visiting and going to.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, you're always welcome. And as I said, the other thing is remembering that whatever you post, because typically you're probably only going to be comfortable posting Instagram to Facebook. I
yeah,
can then use Publer to repost them to LinkedIn and Twitter.
yeah,
Yeah, so in your case, we're not going to be. There's no such thing as Google, but yeah. Oh, the only thing we did talk about is whether you have a TikTok. Um, but I think probably for now, I think from a technology perspective, I reckon let's stick with Instagram and just because that's where you want to get DMs and stuff from. It creates a slightly different world as well. Look, you're very shareable, but I think we're sort of okay. We've got really our YouTube where they're going to really play out as shorts. Most of those little ones, they'll just be shorts, and
yeah, yeah,
let's for now. It'll be 3 posts a week. I'll do, but I'll do two that I know what's going to be, and then one I'm going to be sort of waiting for you to either send me a message, um, you know, pointing to where I can find the information, or with the information. Is that something that's easy enough?
yeah, yeah. And I'll just email it through or send it on.
Yeah, email, just forward it. If you've got something you can forward, that's even better. Yeah, but yeah, often I got one or two clients, say from like plumbers and stuff, that are on the job, and they'll WhatsApp me and say, "Here's a clip from today when we were working on something," and potentially you could do the same, right? So you could do, so there's two things. You could either send upcoming things, or if you want me to post something that's just happened. Um,
Yeah,
but having said that, the ones you're doing, they're quite witty. So I really like reading those couple of things that you've. Oh, and not just a couple of things. I even went through the back stuff when you're writing. They're funny, right? So that's almost I can't do that, unless you're
yeah, yeah,
unless you're feeding me. But as I said, it's easier for me just to share what you've shared across to the other channels. And that's, as I said, if I don't, if for any reason you haven't been able to send me stuff, what I can always do is go back and share something across to the other channels that hasn't been shared to those channels. Does that make sense? So in other words, something you've shared on Facebook, I can share to your LinkedIn and your Twitter, for instance.
yeah,
So that's if I'm running short or we feel like we haven't got much to go, an extra thing to go with this week for any reason. I doubt that's going to happen, but just in case it does, that's something I can always fall back on anyway. Um,
my
yeah,
main goal, just
yeah,
confirming, is just to build up the
yeah.
basically the Instagram followers and the followers of my Tom Siegert comedian.
Yeah, and so what I was going to say, just one final thing, just because it is the, and you probably already do it, but just in case you don't, so Instagram is a key one for you, right? So if you click on Instagram,
Yeah,
so up the top there, so that the best way to grow following doesn't matter whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, particularly, is to follow others. So in other words, if you go search here, and then let's just for argument's sake, on the left hand side, you hit search. Um, there, yeah, and you've just been at the comedy club in Perth, right? So whatever the comedy club name was, Comedy Lounge, was it?
yeah,
Do one word, Comedy Lounge. Actually, was that it? Top one, Comedy Lounge. That's it, right? So you follow them, and guaranteed they're going to follow you back, right? So, but you could do that for Adelaide Footy Club. You could do that for free. You could do it for all the AFL clubs. You could do it for every local club that you've been part of. So, in a way, the quickest and easiest way is always going to be for you to follow others, right?
yeah.
Um, I don't know if I told you. So, what's that?
Limit on that? Like, no.
What's that? Sorry.
Is there a limit on that?
No,
You sort of don't want to
no,
follow
and
everyone.
you're not going to. I mean, realistically, you could follow back your mates, but I could tell you. Did I tell you when I first did Melbourne Tigers, the basketball?
Yeah,
They followed six things, and I came in with this sport and recreation head on. I followed every basketball club in the state. Anybody that would comment, I'd almost sort of engage back with them. Followed everything
yeah,
global. We were a one-team town, and that's the quickest way possible because people all of a sudden go, "Fuck." They care, almost. It's a bit like instead of just being this big, powerful thing. So I think the biggest thing, so you can clearly, you're going to initially, um, you know, and the strongest of them is actually LinkedIn. I mean, you
That's
realistically,
examples.
yeah. So with you,
Moody.
so with your link, I say things like Moody, yeah, clearly. But one of the things you can do with Moody, right, is is the cheats way. So you can go into Moody. You're already following him, but if you click on Moody's, so just go back to Mooney. He's constantly he's pretty active. He's very hands on. Um, so you go back to search him or go to him. There he is, Lawrence. You've got a beautiful head. So, but see how he's got 17.5 followers up the top there, 17.5 Ks. You click on that, and you can literally work your way down and go, okay, yeah, I should follow them. I should follow them. Now, it'll probably show you who's already following you. But a lot of these ones, now clearly it may be a bit weird if you're following individuals, but I would think anything that's club like or bigger scope, and then you've got a much bigger scope in some ways than Lawrence around AFL, right? So I would follow anybody that's anybody on in footy because a lot of the personal, so Jamara, Naughty, whoever it might well be, they're all going to have personal profiles, right? So um,
Got a pretty good plan at my gig where I run a competition, averaging 40 new followers every gig. So just from this little
yeah,
competition.
I think that's a really good way. You've said that before, and that's a
That's a
much better
smart
way
thing.
because they're those sort of things though are already so they're an audience that's already good to go. Trying to run competitions on the socials actually is a much less effective way than just promoting yourself. You're better off just having deciding what little video you want to do or just to share and just you actually promote that so that people then
Is it worth with my 90,000 followers on Facebook for football doing a link once a month to follow my Instagram page? Or does that not work?
oh yeah, no, it probably is. You probably the thing is, unless you're promoting it though, even when you've got 70 and 80,000 people, you'd know yourself. I know you're probably higher than most, but it'd be rare that you'd get 70,000 people reached. I imagine you reach on a best post is probably more like a 5 to 10,000, wouldn't it? Organically,
It's getting less and less, I
I was
think,
going to
these
say
days. Yeah.
organically. Whereas as soon as we whack $5 a day on something, we all of a sudden reach we can reach 15,000 straight away, and that's for an accountant. Realistically, you'd have much larger reach. So my suggestion to you, yes, I really like what you're doing in your gigs. Definitely keep doing that. And I think at least once a month you should be trying to move people so they know you've got your other this comedian page on your footballer one. So yeah, definitely do that. Um, but when we're being really active, the way that we're doing on this comedian, I think people will start to move across anyway. But yeah, so I'm going to write up, and you'll probably go, "Oh shit, he didn't talk about this." But realistically, that B2B follow and the P2P on LinkedIn. So in other words, any anybody that you've come across in your travels, the presidents, the coaches, the players,
Yeah.
see if they're on LinkedIn because they're the ones that are booking you, right? And booking agents, all those sort of people on LinkedIn, you can do them by name. So straight away, actually, better make sure we're connected. So just go into LinkedIn up the top there. But for most people that I'm working with, LinkedIn, and go search up the top there, just up there, just do Steve or Steve.
So
It's all right. Space. Because once you're connected, it makes it a bit easier to connect with other HUBBARD, UBBARD, like old mother, like a Hubbard, yeah, Elron. Hubbard, HUBBARD. The top one, that's him. Yeah, that one there. Yeah.
I'm all over the shop. My brain's
Yeah,
mush.
that's it. I know that's good. You've done well. Just hit connect, that's it. But if and just you don't need to add a note, but what I would say to you, if it's someone important that you want to get a gig by, you
Yeah.
would actually say, hey, g'day, whoever it is, big channel nine, big wig, whatever it might well be. I'm Tom. Be good to connect. That
Yeah.
personal connection, you can probably find most people in the industry that you could go and find and be connecting with and just saying g'day to. It becomes like a
Exactly.
personal teledeck. So anybody you could always look up anybody you've got contacts with. Um, I think because no one else there's very few people in your industry that would be doing similar. I'll show you a magician that does it really well in in Sydney, and I reckon he smashes it because of it, right? Because that seems to me his main vehicle. But because I have access to your LinkedIn, and because I'm going to be posting through it realistically as the comedian you're going to attract interest pretty quick, I think so. But
Good.
on that one, it will be a matter of making sure you know how to check your messages. See how it's got messaging at the end. That's just like all the other ones, like Facebook and others. You just click on messages up the top, and you basically can start a conversation with people. Yeah. And yeah, and clearly once you're connected with somebody, if it's important, you can always say, hey, what's the best way to get, who's the booking agent or whatever it might well be that you would normally have as a conversation with somebody. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, mate. All
All right,
right, mate.
mate.
I'm really sorry, but yeah, I've got to.
Done well. No worries. Well, what I'll do is, as I said, I'll spend a bit of time for the rest of this week. I'll send you. So as I said, I'm just going to do a half price invoice on the couple of hours it takes me just to upload video, and then I'll
Thanks,
send.
thanks Steve, for your help. It's been
Yeah,
awesome.
and I'll send the ongoing sort of monthly one at just that extra small. I'll do it. I use a thing called Easy Debit. So when you get that one, rather than so you can just sign on that. There's not doesn't sign you up for life. Basically, if you say in a
Yeah,
month time you want to stop, but use that rather than otherwise there's a risk of people double paying me. So yeah, so once you get that, then just put your details into there. It's a bit like doing your Facebook details, basically, and it, and
that's
it's
right.
and
If
it,
there's ever an outstanding payment that I've missed, just let
Yeah, no, all good, mate. No worries. I'll follow up on that. No, you're doing
me
well.
know.
Cheers. I'm
All
looking
right, mate.
forward to it.
Thanks very much. We'll
Exciting.
talk soon.
Cheers, Tom. See ya.
Thanks, mate. Bye.